It was supposed to be just another stream, one of those late-night horror challenges, you know? Me, alone in some abandoned building, chasing views, chasing that adrenaline rush. I'd done it dozens of times before, but this time, something was watching me back. It all started with a dare from my chat. They sent me a link, just coordinates to a place on the absolute edge of town. A building I'd never heard of. No name, no history on Google Maps. They called it the Silence House. The legend was that anyone who stayed inside past midnight. Well, they didn't come out the same. People said their voices were stolen, that if you spoke too loud inside, something else started talking back. So, naturally, I said yes. More clicks, more followers, more thrill. That's the game, right? I should have known something was wrong the second I saw the front door. It was chained shut from the outside, but the padlock was broken, smashed open. Like someone had already gone in, or been let out. The air inside was heavy. You know that smell? Thick with dust and something else. Something metallic, like old blood. I pulled out my phone, started the live stream. "All right, guys," I said, my voice probably a little too loud, trying to sound confident. I panned the camera around the decaying entrance hall. "Welcome to the Silence House. Let's see if it's as haunted as everyone says." The chat immediately exploded with laughing emojis and dares. Go deeper. Check out the basement. Scream at the top of your lungs. So, I did what they wanted. I went deeper. The further I walked, the worse it felt. Every sound I made, every footstep, echoed for just a little too long. It felt like the house was repeating me, mocking me. I decided to test the main legend. I leaned in close to my phone's mic and whispered, "Hello." And that's when it happened. Something whispered back. It wasn't an echo. It was a voice. Lower, distorted, and it felt like it was right next to my ear. It said, "Don't leave." My viewers thought it was fake. The comments started pouring in. "Nice sound effect. Where's the jump scare?" "LOL, you suck." They thought it was all part of the act. But I wasn't playing anymore. My heart was hammering against my ribs. Then the signal started glitching. The chat began to slow down. And a new username appeared in the feed, one I'd never seen before. The name was just a string of random characters, and their message was simple. "You_shouldn't_stream_here." I laughed nervously, trying to play it off for the stream. "Looks like we got a troll, guys." But then they sent another message. "Look behind you." My blood ran cold. Against my better judgment, I turned. There was nothing. Just the weak light from my phone flickering across old, grimy brick walls. I let out a shaky breath and turned back to my screen. But what I saw on my phone made my stomach drop. On the live stream feed, someone was standing behind me. A tall, thin shadow, half hidden in the darkness. It wasn't there in real life, only on the stream, and it was moving closer. I panicked. I tried to end the stream. I stabbed at the button on my screen, but it didn't work. It was completely unresponsive. The comment section had frozen solid. My phone was burning hot in my hand, like it was alive. Then my phone's mic picked up a new sound. Faint at first, whispering, breathing, raspy and close. And finally, a clear voice, the same one from before, spoke directly into the mic. "You're not supposed to show this?" The screen went black for just a second. When it came back on, the view had changed. I wasn't holding the camera anymore. It was showing a different angle, a live view of me from somewhere else in the building. Someone, or something, was filming me. The chat, which had been frozen, suddenly exploded into a frenzy of pure panic. "Dude, run. Who's holding the camera? This is real. WTF." I didn't need to be told twice. I dropped my phone and bolted for the stairs. I could hear my own ragged breaths echoing through the house, but the stream followed me. I swear, it literally followed me. Every light in the building flickered in sync with my footsteps. The walls felt like they were pulsing, breathing. As I scrambled for the exit, I heard the chains on the front door begin to rattle violently. Then the camera feed cut out. Static. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was lying on the damp grass outside, my phone beside me. The screen was cracked, the battery dead. It was cold to the touch. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe I had a blackout. Maybe I just passed out from fear. But when I got home later that day and managed to charge my phone, I checked YouTube. The stream was still up, all 4 hours of it. Except, after the first 30 minutes, I stopped moving. On the video, I just stand there in the dark basement, completely still, staring blankly into the camera. For hours, but the audio doesn't stop. The whispering continues. And if you listen closely, you can hear someone else breathing right over my mic. Then, at the 2-hour mark, something happens. Another figure walks into the frame. It looks exactly like me. Same clothes, same hair. It walks right up to the camera, which I'm still holding in the video, motionless, this double. It smiles, a wide, unnatural smile. And it says, in my voice, he shouldn't have streamed here. Then the feed cuts to static for good. I deleted the video, or at least I tried to. Every single time I take it down, it comes back, re-uploaded by different accounts I've never heard of, with titles in different languages. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night to notifications on my phone. Your live stream starts in 5 minutes. I don't stream anymore. I don't go near cameras. I've covered the webcam on my laptop, put tape over my phone camera. But lately, I've been seeing it. The little red recording light glowing in the corners of my house. In my TV, my microwave, my mirrors. Even when everything is unplugged and turned off. So, a word of advice. If you ever go live and your chat suddenly goes silent and your camera starts to flicker, end the stream. Just end it. Because not everything that watches you online is human. Thanks for listening, everyone. It means a lot to finally get this out there. Stay safe and maybe think twice before you hit that go live button. Take care.